Hi, meteorologist Tony Petrarca in the Pinpoint 12 Forecast Center on this late Monday afternoon. Happy Valentine's. We're recording this as of about 3:30 in the afternoon, looking into Bedford. The sun is out, cold and dry. Finally, the snow coming to an end. Wow. All right. Yep. It's certainly, more snow than certainly what I was expecting, when I was forecasting on Friday night. And here's what fell: 5 to 10 inches of snow. I mean, obviously every storm is a challenge, and some are easier than others. And ironically, the blizzard was a very well forecasted storm a couple of weeks ago, not as challenging. But this one, it certainly had its challenges, and turned out to be much more snow than obviously anticipated. I want to show you the Doppler radar. It's quiet right now, but let me show you the Doppler radar from about 4 o'clock Sunday afternoon through all of Sunday evening, Sunday night, Monday morning, and a couple of takeaways here. One is it certainly lasted the precipitation longer than I expected, and was a little heavier than obviously expected. Heavier in that there was a little more moisture. And, the temperature's cold enough for the snow to be very dry. And you may have heard this term before, fluff factor. And I know it sounds like a poor excuse for why we didn't get as much snow, but, snow can tend to be fluffier and lighter when the temperatures are colder, almost like down feathers in a pillow. When you fluff it up, the pillow is higher. If you press the pillow down, the pillow is not as thick. The same thing can happen sometimes with dry snow versus wet snow. This was able to fluff up quite a bit. And ironically, the storm itself was far enough offshore, but there were dynamics in the upper parts of the atmosphere that were coming together on top of us that I think some of our computer guidance wasn't really hitting hard on until late in the game, that allowed some of this snow to last a little bit longer and to be a bit more. So bottom line, not panning out as expected. So yeah, Mother Nature throwing a curveball, if you will. Get back in the batter's box tonight, and we'll try it again here. In the meantime, actually, speaking of storms, getting back in the batter box, nothing to really swing at as far as stormy weather. Tonight, Tuesday, Wednesday, it's fairly quiet. So good news in that regard. It'll be a pretty cold night ahead. Looking at the temperatures, the average high for this time of year is about 40. And obviously we're cold today. We'll be cold on Tuesday, only upper 20s to low 30s. We'll get a bit of a moderation on Wednesday. And then look at Thursday and Friday. Very mild both these days. And our next storm system is actually rain. Thursday evening, Thursday night, Friday morning. Before it turns seasonably cold again by the weekend. So for tonight, it is cold and frigid. We'll get down into the single digits. Be careful on some of the neighborhood streets. And I did notice driving in some pedestrians kind of being forced to, and kids being forced to walk on the road. Some of the sidewalks are not cleared. So just, driving tonight, be mindful that there's some people walking on the edges of the road. All right, Tuesday morning, very cold. 7 a.m., 12, but I do expect some spots to be in the single digits. So frigid start, 11 in the morning, 25. It's an unseasonably chilly day, cold but dry with some sunshine, though we'll tend towards some extra clouds by mid-afternoon, but overall it looks fairly quiet. And then a moderation in temperature by midweek. And our next system for later Thursday, Friday morning, actually coming in the form of some rain and very mild temperatures, along with some windy conditions. All right, that's your latest Weather Now update. Thanks for logging in. Happy Valentine's Day. We'll talk to you soon.